get some words from our major cast. Baron, maybe greet them or anything.
Hello? Yeah, can you hear me? Yes. Yeah. Good evening, everyone. I'm so grateful to be here with you. Thank you for watching this film. You know, I love it para sa mga kababayan natin. Thank you so much.
Yes, Director Luis, few words. Greetings.
Thank you for being here as a support for us. This is one of the most special films that I've ever done. First time to work with Brillante Mendoza, with Piolo Pascual, and Baron Geisler, would you believe? And it's a really great cast and production, and of course with the direction of Brillante. I'm so proud to be part of this film. Thank you so much. And I hope you spread the word. Thank you.
Of course, Piolo Pascual.
Hello?
Yes, okay.
Hello?
Yes.
Magandang gabi po sa inyo lahat. Hello? Yeah. Magandang gabi po sa inyo lahat. Wala pa akong sinasabi. Lumalambot. Masaya po kami masaya po kami nandito kayo lahat. I'm so overwhelmed, you know. It's just like what Direk Luis said. It's her first time to work with me. It's my first time to actually be in this kind of production. Napakagaling, Direk Brillante. Maraming salamat, Direk. It was such a privilege to be in a film na sabi mo, it speaks about a universal language, which is love. Yun lang yung may pagmamalaki ng pelikulang to, na napakaharap maging parte ng ganitong klaseng proyekto. Maraming salamat, Direk.
Thank you so much. Again, maraming salamat sa pagdalo at pag-appreciate din ng mga cast sa film. Talagang nag-effort ako na may palabas ito at may makita nila on a big screen, no? Hindi ako pumayag na mapanood ito on a small screen kasi iba talaga experience pag big screen, no? Natutuwa naman ako at nagustuhan nyo. Nagpapasalamat din ako sa VS Sports Hotel na binigyan nyo kami ng pagkakataon may palabas ang pelikula namin dito. Yun. Start na tayo. May alito na lang, oh. Bilis.
Okay, we have a question from Jojo Panaligan.
Napaka-powerful ng movie na to. Yun lang ang masasabi ko. Anyway, ang first question ko kay Direk Brillante, bakit at paano nyo naisip at pagsamahin si Piolo Baron and of course Miss Loris? Kasi ang bigat ng demand sa artista, hindi lang emotionally but yung physical demands.
Actually, sa totoo lang, yun ang pinakamalaking challenge sa production, no? Pag sumasamahin sila, kasi siyempre puro malalaking artista si Direk, nag-direct din siya. Si Baron at that time, marami rin siya ginagawa. So, but we were able to manage. Yun ang pinaka-importante na pagtagmo namin yung mga schedule nila, especially after nung nahinto ang film namin, no? During the pandemic at yun uli, no? Yun ang pinakamalaking challenge ng paggawa ng pelikula nito. Actually, kung nakikita niyo yung production dito, hindi yun eh, parang after being the field for so long, na naka-expose ka sa araw, minsan di mo na naiisip na napakainit pala. Walang puno, naka-expose kami doon, ang layo ng mga tent namin, yung toilet, mag-travel ka ng mga 4 kilometers, yun, para makatili ka. Oo. So, yun.
Okay. Second and my last question po. Oo nga pwede ba? Opo. Opo. Sa mga artista po natin, sa mga actors po natin, ano po ang pinakamahalagang mensahe sa inyo na kasi palalabas to sa Netflix at makikita to ng buong mundo di ba? Iba 'yun Ano yung mensahe nito na gusto nyong ipaabot sa international audience?
Ako, bakit ako agad? Iniisip ko kayo.
Ako na muna kasi marami sila sasabihin. Ang sa akin po kasi, it's a social commentary. I mean, grabe yung in your face na approach ni Direk Brillante para makita natin yung effect na it's kind of microscopic in a sense kasi hindi na tayo kailangan lumaki para makita natin yung sakit na pinagdadaanan ng tao. So sa akin, yun yung gem ng pelikula. Para makita mo talaga yung struggle ng isang nanay sa pinaglalaban ng dalawang anak. Napaka-clear naman nun. So yung dinipict niya direct. Yung take home para sa akin na parang kailangan mo ma-realize yung pain na pinagdadaanan ng tao. Be it a film, a series, or a docu. Napakasakit. So, para panoorin mo yung isang pelikulang ganito, kailangan mo mag-invest ng emotion. Kasi atin to pelikula natin to bilang Pilipino. So, ang laki ng investment. Hindi ko alam kung paano siya ibibenta abroad, pero para sa akin, ito yung dinidepict ng real emotion ng isang magulang para sa mga anak niya. So, it hits home for me.
It's kwento ng isang pamilya and it's universal that way. It's ando ng costume, ang language, ang ways and that make it different from other cultures, but basically it's unity ng pamilya and the pain that is caused by division and also on a larger scale yung gerang naganap between the Muslims and the Christians and in the larger scale the political conflict na I suppose ang nanay dito yung bayan na that if it's going to make a statement, a positive statement, it's that conflicts can be settled peacefully and not through violence,
Yeah, dadagdag lang ako kasi halos kompleto na yung nasabi ni Direk Laurice and Mr. Piolo Pascual. There are times sa mismong bansa natin, or I'll speak for myself, kunwari sa pamilya, the unspoken things, disagreements, sometimes sobrang liit lang na dumarating sa parang mas lumalaki yung issue dahil hindi natin na napag-uusapan ng klaro. Kaya siguro nagkakaroon ng nagkakalituhan, nagkakaroon ng mas malaking argumento at away sa simpleng bagay lang. Kung halimbawa, yung pinag-aawayan namin ng kuya ko, si Kaka Justin, yung lupa. And lahat ng pamilya, I bet makaka-relate po dyan dahil lahat tayo ay dumaan sa division ng parte namin to sa lupa. And then sometimes, the question there is it worth our love, our kindness, our understanding? Is it worth the headaches and the fights and the arguments? Because life is too short, as the movie showcase naman anytime pero the land is still there and it will move on forever. But the love, it can break lives and mawawala yung unity. It just speaks about love, kindness and understanding, because to be honest, even if there's division sa religion, what we have to understand is understand each other, respect each other, and just again, I'll say be kind to one another. That's it. And also, may I add, I want to thank Mr. Piolo Pascual. We shot this noong 2019. This is my first big break in Philippine cinema. Ito yung first big role ko po. Noong 2019, nung galing akong preso at rehab, I prayed for a miracle. And after a few months of fervently praying, God answered it. I received a call from Direk Brillante Mendoza. Sabi niya, "Oh, Baron, may gagawin tayong pelikula, magkapalit kayo ni Piolo. Pag-aralan mo to." Sabi ko, "Sige po, Direk." 2 months ako nag-immerse, punta akong Davao, nag-enjoy ako sa Davao. Tapos, nung nasa Davao na ako, na-memorize ko yung ibang lines. Tumawag, "Oh, Baron, ikaw na yung gagawa ni Piolo. He's so busy daw, hindi niya magagawa. So, ikaw na muna bida dito, ha?" Sabi ko, "Talaga po." So nung nag-shoot kami, sabi ko, "Direk, na-memorize ko na po yun." "Hindi, memorize mo yung kay Piolo." Sige po, sige po. So I was like, wow. So dumating kami sa set, nakita kami ni Mr. Piolo Pascual, and you know, I can't thank you enough. I'm so grateful, bro, to be part of this film. And then pinagbigyan mo ako na magkaroon ng break sa industriya. And then after that, yun na, nagsimula nang kunin na ako sa mga bigger projects. So, thank you very much. And kay Direk also, Direk Brillante, and of course, sa ating Panginoon.
Amen.
Thank you so much.
We have a question from Genia of TV Patrol.
Hi, so a while ago, Direk, you said about the challenges. Pero take us to the process of, just learning the dialect. Because nung nakita namin, parang kagado na kayo talaga.
Yeah.
Well,
Nag-immerse kami 1 year. Tatlong namin.
Galing. Ang galing. So how was it? Like the process of learning it? Paano niyo po pinag-aralan? Was there someone from that place?
Yes, during the shoot merong nag-guide sa amin. Sa lahat ng mga ginagawa namin sa shooting, sa mga props, sa mga costume, etc. And then meron din kaming coach, dialect coach, during the shoot. And then of course, kasi that's the one thing na ayaw ko na yung mga kapatid tayo dito, na taga Mindanao, na alam nila ang kanilang language, at pagtatawanan nila tayo, pagtatawanan nila yung atin. Hindi mo ganyan eh. Diba? That's the last thing na gusto ko, na ayaw ko talagang marinig, so far naman, at saka ang sinabi ko rin sa dialogue coach namin nung nagpo-post-sport kami, ayokong merong magsabi from Mindanao na mali ang intonation, mali ang pronunciation ng so yun. Otherwise, magtagalog na lang. Okay.
Si Direk Loris, okay naman.
Ang hirap. No, but actually, siguro, I mentioned earlier na sa set, hindi kami nagsusosyalan, hindi kami nag-uusap.
Kasi ang dami namin
Hindi kami
inaaral.
nag-uusap kasi talagang ang hirap, ang daming challenges dun sa role. Unang-una yung language, how to make it
Real.
not an obstacle to the feelings, And so hindi madali sa akin yan, pero I noticed it pure, parang sabi ko, ang daya naman, ang galing nito mag-memorize ng yung talaga ang fluent niya. Hindi ko nga maintindihan bakit tinagalog niya yung iba eh. Kasi ang fluent niya. So what I did was I asked the coach how to say it, pronunciation, and then I recorded myself and I practiced it over and over and over again. And then later I was throwing lines with my daughter. just to make sure na hindi magiging sagabal sa expression ko yung language. Kasi talaga ang laki block ng language ko. But it wasn't only that, it was parang how large was this movie, pero large in terms of yung universal message. But at the same time, we have to make it as simple as, like for example, in my case, as simple as a mother who was heartbroken because 2 children were not at peace, and byuda na siya. So, ganun. Ganda, I mean, it's so, ang umpisa, it starts with a nightmare. Diba? Actually, ang haba pa ng shooting nun, pero ang ganda ng pagka-edit.
Yeah, no more question. We have a question from Charmy of Philippine Star.
So Direk, how close are the scenes in the film with the realities happening in Mindanao?
How close? Well, actually, this story is based on a real life story of a mother that we met in Mindanao when we went there during the research. So, marami kami mga nakausap. Kasi during the SAF, yung SAF na SAF 44, para ang lumalabas kasi sa news isang sideline, diba? Yung survivor, tsaka yung mga SAF 44, pero wala tayong narinig at all doon sa mga taga-roon, kasi may mga civilian din naman doon, diba? May mga, tsaka we have to consider na marami yung mga nandoon, hindi lang naman isang grupo, hindi lang naman MI, no? May MNLF, may basta marami. So that one hindi natin siya narinig. So that's why this film is an opportunity also, no, to show that there's the other side of the story, and people from that part of Mindanao also suffered.
For my second question to Piolo and Baron, how was it working together as brothers in the film? And paano nyo na hindi na-outshine?
Paano namin din na-outshine yung isa't isa? Baron and I grew up together. I mean, we've been friends since we were in our teens, I should say. Or teenager ka, hindi na ako teenager.
Mas mukha kang teenager. No, but
we have the same respect for the craft. I mean, ang takot ko lang kay Baron, baka ilublob niya ako sa ilog tapos hindi ako makahinga. No. Baron is very committed. He's a committed actor. When we do something, we do it wholeheartedly. We don't leave anything behind. So I have so much respect for this guy. Pag ginawa niya isang bagay, gagawin niya more than you ask for.
yes,
I thank you. Thank you so much, brother. Yeah, mga bata pa lang kami. Isa si Brother Piolo, nung nakikita niyang tagilid yung buhay ko, he was one of the first people who helped me understand how life is supposed to be, how I should act. Like Kyle is over here, di ba? Maraming lumalapit kay Mr. Piolo Pascual because magaling siya mag-guide ng talent. Look at him, he's so successful not only sa acting niya, pati sa business life niya. And ang naging problema ko lang, siguro, parang si Abdel, may mga fights kami dito in real life ni Brother Piolo na, hindi, totoo, we used to dive together, we got our licenses together with other actors. Every Sunday na sa bahay ako. Nagsawa siya kasi parang 2 taon na hindi ka nag-grow. Parang sayang yung oras ko sa'yo, tama na. Nilayas, bahala ka na, Abdel. Ganon. But we reconciled, kailan lang, while shooting, and noong last December sa ABS-CBN Christmas special, kasi nga sabi ko, hey man, I'm okay, take me back under your wing, I want to learn a lot from you. So I only not respect him as an actor, I respect him as a human business and entrepreneur as well. Thank you, Pera. Biro lang.
Thank you. Okay, sorry. Before we proceed with the other questions from the press, we'd just like to acknowledge the presence of our Muslim Affairs Commissioner, Mr. Yusuf Mando. And I believe you have a question, sir?